Today we're talking The Police, three-piece band. You know, I love them. Intro. What is audiology? Frankly, I just thought it sounded cool, but it turns out it's a real thing. But we're not here to talk about hearing and balance. We're here to talk about music. We're here to talk about bands and artists that we love. We're here to talk about studio and live and concert performances. We might even add in some concert sound and lighting. Who knows? Basically, it's the best things about the bands we love the most. Let's go. The Police, Message in a Bottle. This is from their second studio album, Regatta de Blanc, 1979. Gordon Sumner, a.k.a. Sting, Andy Summers, and Stuart Copeland. My second favorite drummer of all time. I love a good drummer, and Stuart Copeland, in my opinion, I mean, he's so clean, so precise. His hi-hat work and his, just the stuff he does, secondary to the beat. I really love the offbeat stuff he does. And of course, the reggae downbeat thing. He's unique. And this band was completely unique when they hit. And they owned the 80s. And then Sting owned the late 80s and 90s. Destined to blow up, as all great bands that are, you know, especially smaller bands with strong personalities. They've all gone on to do, you know, remain in music, of course, and are all still prolific musicians. The biggest regret I think I ever have is that I did not see them live. And then I kicked myself twice because in 2008, when they reunited and did another tour, I didn't go see them. I mean, good grief. I've watched that tour. That was amazing. I should have gone. I don't know why I didn't. I was I grew up in the 80s. I mean, I graduated high school in 83. This was my generation. And I love this band. I love Stuart Copeland, still second favorite drummer of all time. And, you know, Sting has had a prolific career even after The Police. And his vocals, again, he'll be one of my top 10 unique vocalists of all time, for certain. Let's get into it. Studio stems.
Just a castaway, an island lost at sea.
Pure gold.
Another lonely day, no one here but me. Oh, more loneliness any man could bear. Rescue me before I fall into despair. Oh, I'll send an SOS to the world. I'll send an SOS to the world. I hope that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets my message in a bottle, yeah. Message in a bottle, yeah.
Let's listen to bass and drums. Isolated. No click track. Because they did speed up a little bit during the chorus, but that is rock and roll.
A year has passed since I wrote my note. I should have known this right from the start. Only hope can keep me together. Love can mend your life, but love can break your heart. I'll send an SOS to the world. I'll send an SOS to the world. I hope that someone gets my. I hope that someone gets my. I hope that someone gets my message in a bottle, yeah.
So clean. Pure.
I'll send an SOS to the world. I'll send an SOS.
Summers, underrated.
Message in a bottle. Oh, message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. Walked out this morning, but don't believe what I saw. 100 billion bottles washed up on the shore. Seems I'm not alone in being alone. 100 billion castaways looking for a home. Walked out this morning, don't believe what I saw. 100 billion bottles washed up on the shore. Seems I'm not alone in being alone. 100 billion castaways looking for a home. Message in a bottle.
Any chance for bass and drums together,
Message in a bottle.
I will take. Let's go back full mix.
I'll send an SOS to the world. I'll send an SOS to the world. I hope that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets mine. Message in a bottle, yeah. Message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. Sending out an SOS. Sending out an SOS. I'm sending out an SOS. I'm sending out an SOS. I'm sending out an SOS. 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 Sending out an SOS.
That was Message in a Bottle. And as with most studio stems, that normally would have been a studio fade out. They just play through and just stop playing. Two things. One, Sting as a bass player. He's a great bass player. If he weren't the lead singer, he could still be the band's bass player. The fact that he can do both at the same time, it's impressive. Also, Andy Summers. I think he is not given the credit for what he does. You've got Stuart Copeland and Sting driving the song like a freight train, and Andy Summers is fitting in the in-between spaces so tastefully and not overplaying, but adding counter melody and adding what you may or may not perceive it, but it really makes the song. Without it, It's just I think there's no finesse to it, and it lacks. Again, he gives it really all the melody, other than the lead vocal, of course. This is a great band, three-piece band. I love a three-piece band, and these guys are spectacular. They are amazing musicians on their own. Forget that Sting has an absolute top 10 of all time voice. Put that together, boom. Granted, they all have personalities, and they blew up like all bands, great bands do. Less members, there's probably more fights because, even Stuart Copeland today says, yeah, they fought, but Sting's a genius, and, he gives a lot of credit where credit is due, and I think Sting recognizes, obviously, that these two great musicians alongside him made the Police the band they were. Anyway, one of my favorite bands who dominated the 80s. Sting went on to dominate the 90s. You can't go wrong with the Police, so hope you liked it. I'm out.